DevOps and SRE interview questions. This guide compiles real interview questions from people who sat through DevOps, SRE, and cloud engineering interviews in 2025 and 2026. There's no paraphrasing or filler. These are the exact questions candidates were asked, organized so you can look up a specific company or just browse broadly to prepare. What's here? The collection contains 151 interview write-ups from 85 companies, plus an others folder for experiences where the company wasn't named. The topics cover Kubernetes, Docker, Terraform, AWS, Azure, GCP, CI/CD tools like Jenkins, GitHub Actions, and Azure DevOps, Ansible, Linux, scripting, and SRE fundamentals such as SLI, SLO, SLA, observability, and incident response. Some companies appear multiple times, different candidates, different rounds, sometimes years apart. Each interview is kept as a separate file rather than merged, because the questions and interviewer style often differ. How it's organized: each company has its own folder. Inside the folder you will find markdown files that describe individual interview experiences. The first file is called DevOps Engineer, and that's the default when no specific role was mentioned. If a second interview at the same company occurs, you'll see a file named DevOps Engineer 2. If the role was explicitly specified, the file might be named SRE Principal or something similar. If a company was interviewed at more than one time, there are multiple files in the folder instead of one giant merged list. Roles are reflected in the file name when the original submission mentioned one, otherwise it defaults to DevOps Engineer. Submissions that never named a company live under the others folder. Using this, search the repository for a company name, or open its folder directly. If you're prepping broadly rather than for one company, scheme a handful of folders across different company sizes, product companies, service companies like TCS, Infosys, and Wipro, Fintech, and more. The range of questions tells you more than any single list. Contributing: if you have an interview experience worth sharing, add it as a new file under the matching company folder, creating the folder if it doesn't exist yet. Keep the one file per interview format, and include a role and years of experience at the top if you can. It helps other candidates gauge relevance. If the company can't be named, put it under the others folder. Support this. This repository is maintained on personal time, and it stays useful only because people keep contributing their interview experiences. If it helped your prep, starting the repository is a simple way to say thanks. It also makes the repo easier for the next person to find.